As we were coming up the road here, we found where it looks like 2 rhinos were sleeping this morning. Now it is quite late in the morning and hot, so after this sleep they get up and start moving. So we've got a bit of a trail here heading towards this termite mound. We're going to just try and follow and see which way it goes. If we find that the track's fresh enough to follow, we're going to continue on it. If not, we might loop around and try and get a fresher track. Jonas, Lucas, myself, so 3 master trackers with appearance who's an apprentice tracker. So he's only got a track and sign lower qualification, and he's busy trying to work on his trailing qualification. So these are good pointers to show him. What we've done is we followed the trail. It's gone there to eat on that mound. Now they've come this way. It's 2 of them. Interestingly, rhinos follow a grass scent, so not always the biggest open area where you might see. So I'm going to give you an example of where this rhino went, and I'll try and show you where the track is, just to confirm it's the rhino. You can see it coming through here. Now there's all this bush, but they won't mind about that. Walk through here. If you come down here, you can actually see the front toe. There's the side toe. Now you've got the whole foot that was here, and as it moved up, it actually broke this little bit of wood here. You can see the fresh break. You'll see another example of a track here. Not clear. Front toe, side toe, and this is the foot. So the rhino's come and had another rest here since the previous rest. You can see the Jonas. Another one, Jonas. That's where it's busy eating and then walking off. When a rhino starts to eat, it gets to a patch, good grazing. It's a circle of grazing. So we're following where it's grazing and then continue on with it. We're in the middle of the day. The tracks are harsh to see. It's over grass, that's not giving much evidence. They're doing circles, they're feeding. This is ideal conditions to learn, because you're not seeing things like you'd think you'd see in a book or what you'd be told stories about. This is more like him actually seeing the evidence of how difficult it can be, and he's learning from the master trackers. There wasn't much evidence of actual tracks, it was just an idea of their movement and the odd subtle sign of feeding and the odd subtle track. And only now, 40 meters later, can I show you a track that we can show you to show that we're still on the trail. The right toe showing first, the front toe less, the left toe less, and the whole foot. Looking at a trail to try and find different evidence. Big rhino walking across here. Track's not clear, but what it broke is clear if you look carefully. You see, here's the track. If you look at this piece of wood, this is not fresh, this is fresh. So it snapped off from here. So it's the track and the twig showing you that it went through here. What Lucas is showing is how the grass can give you where the fresh trail is. Subtle, different color grass showing you where it's going. This is where they were resting. We came down to look where they went to the toilet. When they went to the bathroom, the dung beetles are already here. They pick up a sense of smell, so from downwind they pick it up with their senses, they come in. Not great skill at flying, so they overshoot with the smell, but then find it again. You can hear them all around us. There's one coming past, and then they come through and they're a bit of a crash landing. to rhino, and they're underneath the bush. I'm going to creep a little bit closer so we can get a view. We found where the two rhinos were sleeping, and from those tracks we started to trail through the bush to find them. We worked on some areas where we could see clear tracks, a lot of areas where we couldn't see clear tracks, quite harsh with the angle of the sun. We managed to find them where they were just amongst some silver cluster leaves, and we actually got a decent view of them. So it was excellent, and Jonas and Lucas were flowing beautifully on the trail and finding where the rhino was going, even though it was the two rhinos were doing circles and double backing, but we managed to find them.